Imagine if your morning coffee could help generate clean energy. Yes, wastewater can be transformed into a powerful source of electricity. What if we could engineer plants to glow in the dark like streetlights, or use our thoughts to control computers? These ideas are no longer science fiction, they're reality thanks to biotechnology. What if I told you that wastewater is not just a waste product, but a source of clean energy? Yes, it is. Right now, scientists around the world are researching microorganisms that can process the organic matter in wastewater and generate electricity in the process. It sounds incredible, but it's true. These unique microorganisms are called electrogenic bacteria. The best known are Shewonella onidensis and Geobacter sulfuriducens. They can transfer electrons from inside their cells to the outside, to electrodes, which creates a flow of electricity. This process could be used in microbial fuel cells or bioelectrochemical systems. Imagine that when we recycle wastewater, we're not just treating water, but generating energy at the same time. This is a huge step towards a clean and sustainable future. Although the technology is still in the development stage, it is already showing great potential. Imagine cities where all the water treatment systems are connected to the power grid, which is powered by this energy. Not only are we eliminating waste, we are also creating electricity without harming the environment. Perhaps one day, we won't see wastewater as a problem, but as a resource for energy. Now let's talk about another exciting development, glowing plants. Can you imagine that instead of the usual streetlights or lamps, you could have trees in your garden that glow in the dark? This idea may seem like science fiction, but scientists are already working on making it a reality. The basic idea is to transfer the genes responsible for bioluminescence in fireflies into the DNA of plants. These genes encode the enzyme luciferase, which causes the glow. Some research groups have already made progress in creating such plants. For example, projects like the Glowing Plant Project have shown that it's possible. Scientists are using genes from fireflies and other bioluminescent organisms to make plants start to glow. But for now, the glow isn't yet bright enough to use these plants as light sources, like streetlights. However, imagine that one day cities could save on electricity by lighting the streets, not with lamps, but with glowing trees and shrubs. This research is still in its early stages, but the potential is huge. Glowing plants could become not only an environmentally friendly source of light, but also a symbol of how we can harmoniously combine nature and technology. In the end, this is another step towards a world where innovation does not contradict ecology, but instead helps to protect it. The journey to create glowing plants involves intricate gene editing techniques, where scientists carefully insert bioluminescent genes into plant DNA. Over time, these plants are expected to glow brighter and more consistently, bringing us closer to a future where nature itself lights up our world. And now let's move on to something that was previously only seen in sci-fi movies, controlling computers with the power of thought. Yes, you heard right. Today it's a reality, and it's called a brain-computer interface, or BCI. These systems are capable of picking up electrical activity in the brain and converting it into commands for computers or other devices. How does it work? Our brain sends out electrical signals when we think or want to perform an action. Special sensors pick up these signals and transmit them to a computer, which then decodes and executes the commands. IMC is already being used to help people with disabilities. For example, paralyzed people can use the power of thought to control a cursor on a screen or even move robotic prosthetics. These technologies enable those who have lost the physical ability to move to interact with the world around them again. But the potential of this technology goes far beyond medicine. In the future, we may be controlling computers, smartphones, and even cars just by thinking about what we want to do. While this is only possible now in a laboratory setting and requires sophisticated equipment, it's possible that in a few decades, IMC will be as commonplace as smartphones are these days. Imagine your phone falls on the floor and the screen cracks, but instead of spending money on repairs, you just wait a few minutes and the screen repairs itself. This is not magic, but one of the trends in the development of self-healing materials. Scientists are already developing materials that can heal cracks and damage on their own. One of the most interesting examples is polymers with microcapsules. These capsules contain chemicals that are activated when damage occurs. When, for example, surface cracks, the microcapsules are destroyed and the polymerization process begins. The substances in the capsules combine to fill the damaged area. In this way, the material literally heals itself. At the moment, these materials are used in some niche areas, such as space technology or high-tech electronics. However, scientists are still researching how to make them available for mass production and everyday use. In the future, self-healing materials could be used in construction, automotive, electronics, and even clothing. Imagine a shirt that recovers from cuts or an automobile paint that fixes minor scratches on its own. Self-repairing materials are the future where we won't fear damage and our belongings will last longer. It's not just convenient, but also helps conserve resources because things will no longer have to be replaced as often as they are now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to our channel for more. Let us know in the comments which innovation excites you most. See you next time.
Like and subscribe. We worked really hard for you.